Good afternoon and welcome to my organic Macon, Georgia garden. I hope you guys had a great Easter and it is another lovely day here in Georgia. I have a few garden chores I need to do this morning. So you can see here I have a tray full of tomatoes. These are the ones that I've grown from seed and potted up, and they're looking real healthy. And since the cold weather threat is now gone, it's time to get these out in the garden. Another job is to get these beans put in the ground. So I don't normally do this. I don't normally grow beans in pots, but a lady in Louisiana sent me some of my family's heirloom butterbeans. So these are called T.W. Martin original butterbean, but they are a pink-eyed butterbean, so they're very rare. And the story is that some of our people from Smith County, Mississippi took the seeds with them pre-Civil War over to Wynn Parish, Louisiana, where they've been growing them ever since. So she said that she wasn't sure if the seeds were going to be good. They were quite old. So I thought, well, I'll put half of them in pots, and almost all of them germinated. So I'm going to try to give these a good spot in the garden today. And then a lady in Alabama 6 years ago gave me yardlong beans, which you may or may not know is actually a cowpea. So I only had like 12 seeds. So I potted those, and they're doing well, but they just need to be in the ground. So hopefully this video won't be too long, but before I get to work, let me show you my pansies. I've been meaning to show them off in every garden video, and it is going to turn hot and they're going to fade away and die. So let me show them to you while they're in their beauty. Toss a handful of fertilizer down in each hole. Snap the two bottom leaves off. And plant it as deep as I can. Here's my watering station, a rain barrel. Water it in really well and then put the cage over it. My cages aren't the best in the world. They were made with leftover fencing, and I snipped bigger holes in there randomly, but they work. I like to use what I have and not go spend money. So they're worked about 3 years so far. That's the winter radishes that I transplanted out here. So I decided that I'm going to make a bean teepee with one of my big cages. I'm just going to plant these yardlong beans right here in the middle, because I'm not really concerned about getting a big harvest. Mostly I'm just trying to save the seeds from them. We'll see how it goes. So I'm planting a few, about 6 on the inside. Put this biggest cage around them. And then I'm going to plant the other 3 or 4 that's left on the outside of the cage. Okay, now I've got to find a spot for the Martin butterbeans. I'm going to put these in the holes where the sweet peas didn't germinate. I'm hot, but I'm finished with that job. I got my Martin butterbeans planted just in random spaces. I'll plant some more seeds actually out here when some space is freed up. Perhaps after the sweet peas are done producing in about a month, hopefully. So anyway, I was just thinking about how frustrated I get. I love gardening and it's hard work and it's hot out here and I get frustrated really easily. So I was going to ask you a question. When you get frustrated, like when you realize you made a big error or you do something really stupid, and you get frustrated, do you get angry or do you feel like you want to cry? I'm sure you men folk that are watching, you probably don't want to cry, but maybe you do. You might think because I'm a girl, I want to cry, but I don't. I want to smash something. Anger is my go-to emotion, and that's not a good thing. But I do still pat my back every day. Good job. You didn't destroy anything or kill anybody. Humans are wicked, even sweet little old ladies like me. But anyway, I grew a bunch of tomatoes from seed, like 5 different varieties. I chose 3 or 4 of the varieties of each one for myself, put them in a tray, and picked out the rest and took them to church. And I just realized today that I took my tray to church and gave them all away. So I only have 2 varieties of tomatoes. I can start some more seeds, and I will, like in July when it's time to start seeds again. I will start some other varieties of tomatoes and give it a try. But wow, that made me frustrated. That makes me frustrated. I'd like to wring his neck. I will soon. So anyway, I'm going to go pick a few radishes because I saw that there were some that needed to be harvested. So I will have myself a salad for supper. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in a few weeks when I have some more jobs here in my organic Macon, Georgia garden.